mark on this world, to leave it better than how we found it. None of us are any more special than the other. Was Dr. King any more special than A.D. King? Did A.D. King perhaps have something so unique and so special that he was actually comfortable taking a back seat to his brother and letting his brother be a voice while perhaps Mr. King was the backbone? Maybe he was stronger at helping to be an organizer, to coordinate people, to bring them together for the movement. Is someone who is economically oppressed, someone perhaps that throughout history, like our enslaved ancestors, is a slave any more, less of a leader, I should say, than perhaps a king? Yeah? Is the European slave owner any more special or powerful than an enslaved human being? Are the people that were oppressed throughout India any less special than Gandhi? And we can go throughout history and find so many social movements. While there may have been one person that was the face and the voice of that movement, none of it would exist without many of the soldiers, the foot soldiers as we call them, that helped them along the lines. Because they knew that they were no more special than the other, but that they had something special to contribute to the movement. You all as young people, my heart breaks for you so often that throughout music and media and society has put this face on what it means to be special or to be a leader or to be successful. That society has not necessarily groomed you or prepared you to understand that, okay, you may not be good at math, but you're a really good people person. Or you like to make people laugh. Or you're really good at connecting people or making introductions. That there is inherent value in that and leadership qualities that exist that not only have prepared you to be great leaders within your own right, but to leave a footprint on this world that makes it better. The other thing that makes my heart bleed is so much when I see bullying within the schools and cyberbullying that goes on, that you all look at the differences that you have within each other based on your hair or color. Ooh, I used to get beat down on the playground for being pale. I would dare to say that some of the very first racism that I ever experienced was within my own communities. That because my color, which I could do nothing about, made me different, that maybe I was seen as less than some of my other counterparts. What they didn't know that I knew at a very young age is that my family had actually traced our ancestry all the way to the Congo, and that we found and discovered actually the very first enslaved African in our family lineage that was raped by our European slave owner, the Ball family, and that she gave birth to the very first African American in my family, who was mixed not of only of African blood, but of Irish blood, that mixed even then with Indian. And then for me, I bore this reminder of my skin, something that was very, very ugly to me. And so it breaks my heart when I hear young girls and boys that say, I'm dark and I'm not beautiful. When all I can think is, boy, they don't know how ugly I felt I was growing up. Because my skin bore the remnants of something that was filled with such shame growing up. But that's what made me different. And I had to get over that and figure out what was different and special about me and then celebrate that. But I would venture to say that so many of you all, because of your differences, actually look at each other much more as adversaries than allies, when you all have so much in common. Strength, just like the civil rights leaders that made all of the opportunities that are possible for us today, they saw strength in one another. And so I want to give you all a chance today. I don't know how many of you all knew each other before you walked in the room? Okay, only a few? Okay. I'm going to give you all a chance today to see that as different as the person looks to